All right, let's take a look. See what we got.
Give me this and I'll do.
Yeah, we just did your neighbor across the street not that long ago.
Did you?
Yep.
I thought I seen your truck over there. That's a drain for the floor.
Yep.
Yeah, it's gotta
Your
be
main
clogged
goes
up.
this way.
It's the main drain here.
Yep. Where's your water meter?
Drain in there. One goes out to the street. I think that one
Yep.
there. And that
Street
one there,
cleanout.
Let's connect that. It looked like somebody had trouble with it before. I was just looking at it. It looks like they cut this. I don't know why they would cut that.
Probably to replace cast on the floor.
That's what I would think. And
But
then
judging by that direction of where that's going, it's going out the side.
it looks like it might be coming down this way though.
But if you judge by this Y in the floor,
Yeah.
it looks like it's heading that way. You don't have anything over here, do you?
No. Nothing over there. I mean, I would imagine that thing I just showed you there goes out to the street.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's just weird how this one's pointing this way instead of pointing that way. You know what I mean?
This used to be a drain for the kitchen sink. When I bought the house, this was clogged,
Okay.
and they had like a little key coming off with plastic pipe, and it
Okay.
was draining all right. But then it stopped, then it worked again, then it stopped.
And now it's coming up every time you flush your toilet and
Yeah.
everything like that. It's coming up. Okay. Yeah, so he's gonna want to check over here. So is it just coming out there? It's not like coming out anywhere else that you've noticed? Just there?
Just coming out of this drain here.
Okay. Hey. Hi, fancy meeting you here. So they just bought this place. They did see our truck across the street before.
Yep.
So they do have a straight clean out in the front here down in a pit. He wants to know if you can snake from the back to make sure that the full line is clean. You should have enough footage.
Down to here, when I bought the house, this is all new.
Right.
It's coming up through that drain right there.
And then the front clean out's over here. Doesn't look like it's ever been taken off.
It's come like this and run down.
So that's why he was wondering if you could just do it.
Bringing a flashlight, huh?
I got one.
Let's see if we can dig in there and make sure there isn't a house truck there.
I already checked. It's a Y. So this pipe comes over here. There's no trap here.
Before that.
I can't. This is all, like, I'd have to cut all this to be able to check. It'd be under here.
Just want to try and make sure there isn't a house truck right there. Because if there's a house truck there, we're not going to be able to make it from there out to the street.
He's like, I just dug all this dirt out for you.
That's right. Thing was full, it kept falling back in. It was about a month ago.
No, it's just a long sweep 90 right here. What made you move over here from Oakland?
Big mistake.
Over here? Why?
Oakland Ave was way better than this. I was on the dead end street.
Oh,
Top of Klondike Street.
yeah.
Taking a right. That was the last house on the right.
I would have stayed over there just because of all the housing there. Because they're tearing down Elm Street
Yeah.
and they're making it affordable housing.
Yeah. And, over there, like I said, it was dead end. There was no traffic. It was a
Yeah.
ranch just like this one.
And I'm sure it was
I did
great
the
for
whole thing
grandkids and all
over.
of that. Yeah. Oh my
Heating
goodness.
system, now I'm starting all over again.
You're
This house
just
was-
glutton for punishment, aren't you?
This house is ruined when I bought it. Got asbestos floors.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure it was. Just judging by a lot of the ones on this street. Oh, I'm sure it was.
And the old lady lived there. I don't know if she died here or I don't think anyone lived there for a while.
Yeah.
Big mistake.
Yeah, my husband said he recognized the house from the Dodge across. When he was across the street, he was looking at your Dodge. So he recognized it from there. I got the bucket. Huh?
Was that over across the street?
Yeah. Let me think about it. It may have been, but
Did you get that one?
no, I got it. I just came from the roof on the McDonald's on East Hollis Street. I lugged one of our machines up the roof.
Busy, do you?
Huh?
Stay busy.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we're usually flat out. Alrighty, I'll be right back down. So, I just want to let you know, the gentleman across the street has what they call, I don't know if you've heard of it, but it's called Orangeburg or Bermico pipe. Have you ever heard of that? So we know in this area, it is here.
Yeah.
I don't know if your house has it or not. But we just wanted to give you a heads up. If we find out that you do have it, then, so after we do this, if we feel like you, if it feels really rough in there, when we get to that point and out, we may suggest that you camera your line. Whether you do it now or later, your call. If it feels rough to the point where he can't go through it with a 3-inch blade, and he has to go through with a single blade, we may suggest that we put a camera down there. It's like a colonoscopy for your, yeah. But that's only depending on how it feels. So you grew up in Billerica.
Right near the aqueduct on 129.
I don't know that area. Do you know that area?
What?
Near the aqueduct in Billerica on 129?
No.
Shawshing River goes under. There used to be a canal there at one time, years and years ago.
His siblings would probably know all that.
Did you go to the Shawshing Tech?
No, I went to, one of my cousins went there though. My brothers went there. Raymond, Jameson, Jason.
I went to Tewksbury High, but I wanted to go there. I should have went there.
They were all electricians and plumbers.
Yep.
That's who plumbers were. Jason.
Oh yeah?
I chose the road of staying with all my friends at Tewksbury High.
Yeah.
It was a dumb move.
You know any of the Babcocks? Gary Babcock,
Sounds familiar.
Dennis and Mark. They live on South Street.
What age are they?
Mary's gotta be in her 50s.
Mid 50s? So that'd probably be what, Mike, Lisa?
Name's Sullivan now.
I'm 50.
Maiden name is Sullivan.
You'll be 51.
Yeah,
Yeah, about the same year.
that's 50s. It's not 40s anymore.
It's alright, I'm 70. Catching up to me.
So he probably knows Joanne, if he knew anybody.
Joanne didn't go to Tewksbury.
Where's Joanne from?
Forget.
Oh. Danny did though. Danny's from around here.
I think they went to Lowell.
Danny just turned 70.
That,
I don't know. Daniel.
I know him. Every Christmas, they have a big Christmas party over at the Tewksbury Elks for the family.
That's wicked funny that it's with the Kelleher name though. That is really funny.
I don't remember his name, but
Who's?
Keller.
Did you raise your family in New Hampshire though, or?
No, Pepperell.
Oh.
Lived in Pepperell for 23 years.
What made you come to Nashua?
Got divorced and I met a girl from Nashua.
Well,
I met my sister in Nashua.
Let's talk a little more working.
Father-in-law used to own the Blue Moon
The Blue Moon.
next door.
I've only been there. I've only been there like once.
You and your brother talk about that place all the time.
Oh, not the Blue Moon. We used to go to the beach, Salisbury. Pull the golden banana. Saugus.
Yeah, I went to Borica too, Max too.
Yep.
lakeside lounge.
That's where everyone's stag party is.
Where?
Strip joints.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's closed. Oh,
Golden Banana's closed.
I think they're-
Oh, that's the one you're still talking about. I'll turn this
Not
facing.
only did we go to the strip joints, we had strippers in our RV.
Well, I'm kind of glad you were in the hospital when you got engaged to me then.
That was my first divorce.
Because I probably would have eaten everybody alive.
Get some water going there. Is it back up?
It's all gonna come down right at you. I gotta get you a 4-inch cut then.
Oh,
That's not connected.
Not hooked up to anything.
Alright, found some water.
All right, well, I gotta get you the 4-inch cut clean out then.
Yeah.
After we put this in, is there any way to run probably kitchen sink cold water? I mean, he has water in that hole right there, but.
You need water?
Yeah, I just want to back up that floor drain, just so I know when the clog goes down.
You got water right there. I don't know, just-
Oh, is that still live?
Yeah, this is right here.
Oh, I thought the drain was disconnected.
It's not, that's crooked.
I see that. Am I spinning this the right way? Yes, I am. I win. Do you want it coming from above or below?
It don't matter, as long as I know it's backed up.
That's water right there. Now.
All right, I'll get a short hose and hook it up to those shutoffs.
Just run the kitchen sink for a second. As soon as we see it bubble up, then
Okay. Can you run your kitchen sink cold water and then I'll just yell to you and have you shut it off? Is that
Okay, leave that door open then.
cool? Okay.
Do you want me to start it now?
Do you want her to start it now?
yeah.
Yes, please. They're talking about moving south.
Who, you?
My husband wants to. Are you from this area originally?
Yeah. Nashville area.
Yeah, I am too. Okay, you can shut it off. Thank you. I'll probably come back up and have you turn it back on.
Isn't that where Mikey Pipes is, North Carolina?
That's where he's going to. Yeah, so South Carolina. He's from North Shore, not North Shore. He's from South Carolina and Florida. You're over here. You're right about here.
You hear it down there?
Yeah, if you put your head on the floor,
Yeah.
he's right in line with your cut spot. Is it on the? Was it on the inside? Yep,
There it goes.
it was on the inside. Turn the. Yep. You want me to have her do a couple of sinks, or? Can you turn it back on, please? Cold water, you can turn it on high this time. No, I'm not. I don't want to go on their floor. I can have her run her tub, though. I just don't want to step on their floor. He just remodeled the whole house. you're good. Can you actually turn on on your bathtub for us? Leave that kitchen sink running and turn on the bathtub cold water. Oh, no, I can't. Oh, no. Oh, sorry.
No problem. I thought it was just me.
Hey, we gotta go back over to Victor Ave after. That one, the main line that we were on yesterday in Nashua over near BG. Screen's there. The screen. Oh, he's past the pit. I heard him outside. You can just leave it running. You're draining already, so it's not gonna back up. Yeah, it's not gonna back up. You're draining already. So he already got the clog. Hey Sandy, it's Shelly from Drain Medic. We forgot a piece of equipment over at your mom's house and I didn't know if we could swing by and grab it. Phone number is 603-765-2260. Thank you.
Just where you go over the creek, there's the roll.
Oh, yeah,
On the right-hand side.
I think it's Central Street.
Can I put this on your pipe in case it happens again?
Yeah.
hasn't
I'm
got
looking
the-
for that number. That's a good idea.
He hasn't got the bill yet, so you never know.
He already knows. He already knows the cost. I told him ahead of time. Oh.
It's funny, because I was looking for the guy that I used last time, and I couldn't remember who it was.
Oh, yeah?
I'm trying to.
2 years ago.
It might have been us on Thanksgiving, because we didn't have the kids on Thanksgiving, right?
2 years ago, no.
Oh, that was 2 years
It was
ago?
late, too. It came like
What?
10 o'clock.
What was the address?
Oakland Absent Road.
It does.
Dead end street. It was the last house on the right.
We do so many jobs when there are so many houses, unless I look at the house, like,
That's what I'm doing.
Blue Ridge.
could have been Drain Masters, but he moved to Florida. He's out of
No.
business up here.
He said it was a man and a woman.
I thought they were from Hudson.
If it was Hudson, then it would have been Granite State.
Yeah, they've even given us work.
It's this house. I think we did the one across the street. This one.
Just about 51. I'm lucky I can remember what I had for breakfast.
The same way. I don't remember what I did. At the end of the day, I don't know what I did.
Yeah, if they were from Hudson, then it would have been Granite State. It would have been him and his wife. Was he a smaller guy, build-wise, than him?
I think he was small. He was a little bit heavy.
I don't think I was in the truck 2 years ago.
No, if it was me, it would have been Scott and I.
The day after Thanksgiving's the worst for us. People are afraid to call on Thanksgiving, but the day after, everyone calls.
Yes, please. Yep.
I think I made it to the street.
You were already almost at the street.
Yeah, I bought the house on Lake Street in year 2000.
I lived on Lake Street.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I had a house on Lake Street, right near Bud's. Bud's Restaurant.
On Lake Street? Oh, Lake Street. I thought you Hamilton Street.
Corner of Lake and whatever. I love Bud's.
Yeah, I lived on
Is that
3 houses before Bud's. If you're coming from the road that the school's on there. There was a cake there.
You gotta do it the other
3 or
way so
4
it's
years.
longer.
It's only gonna spray to about the pole.
Can you see the water on the floor over there?
Alright. Shouldn't start coming in.
What number Lake Street do you guys live on?
We live on Hamilton.
So we're off of Lake.
I lived on 311 Lake Street. About 3 houses before Bud's.
Oh, okay.
That's that restaurant, right? That they added stuff to?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it's
a good
it used to be a
breakfast.
Greek. We've gone there for breakfast.
Yeah, it's good there.
The breakfast was good.
Yeah, it's really good there.
My dad
Just
used to love
fast.
going there.
Usually go to Rollins.
Rollins is
I
expensive.
like
Yeah,
Bud's
they're,
better.
I think they're overpriced.
That's as much.
I used to work at Pine Street Eatery. I used to waitress over there. My dad had 4. You want this back on here? Just so nothing falls in there.
I'm glad that's all it was. They had dreams about digging up the yard.
Oh. No more dreams about that. Just be thankful. There's a house up the street that way a little bit that's down and back. Have you seen that house? Have you ever driven by it? Yeah, there's one down in the back over there too. And theirs goes out to like a holding tank that's a pump chamber and then pumps up to the street. And I'm like, I would have just put the bathrooms in the front of the house and But that's Nashville for you.
Was Bedford?
It was almost a draft when I was younger. And I think Bush was in office.
I just volunteered. I went in for 2 years.
What branch?
I was over in Germany for 2 years. It was during the Vietnam War. I didn't go. Germany's beautiful.
Oh,
Country's
yeah.
beautiful.
I've never.
It's all old buildings, you know. Like
Yeah.
You go into, they have paved roads naturally, but you go into these little villages and it's all cobblestone and all the roads are
That must be pretty.
Which one did your father serve in? Was it
Vietnam. My dad, my father, and both of my uncles on my dad's side were Vietnam. My uncle Chuck was Army. I think he was just in Germany though. I don't think he.
All right, we can shut the water off.
All right, I'll go tell her. I don't think Uncle Chuck ever went to Vietnam though. You can shut all the water off now. Thank you. Yeah, I don't think Uncle Chuck ever served though. He served, but I don't think he went to Vietnam. He was the only one that was in Army. Uncle Bob was Navy and my dad's a Marine. So we got the bellhops, the jarheads, and I don't know what they called Army.
The grunts.
The grunts.
The Expendables.
Well, no, the Expendables would have been the Marines because they were the first ones in.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought the Army was the first one in.
No, Marines are the first one. My dad always said Marines were first. The first one's in and the last one's to leave.
Brother was in the Marines, my older brother.
Oh, yeah?
He was in the
My dad's,
That's probably why they didn't send me, because he was still in when I was in the Army.
Oh, okay. That's possible then.
They can be some tough cookies, that's for sure. One of my old bosses was a Marine, and he was tough to work for.
Especially back in that time frame.
I mean, back in that time frame, it was like 96.
Yeah, but even still, back then they were still training them the same way. Nowadays they got AC and
Cell phones.
right, they're allowed to use the internet whenever they want to. It's not like it was back when him and my dad and my uncle served.
70 to 72.
That's when I was born, 72. When were you born, Shelley?
Do you want to get into that? Well, put it this way, I robbed the nursing home.
Yeah.
I already told him I was 34.
When she first came in the truck, it was like every customer used to say, "Oh, you brought your daughter to work today?" I took it as a compliment.
Yeah.
I do too, because that just means I look young.
You are young. What are you talking about? Wait till you hit 50.
Yeah, but you meet some of the girls my age, and they don't look like.
That's true. When I first met you, they used to still card you.
They still card me.
How old are you?
34.
The youngest daughter's 34.
That's,
Three kids.
that's usually what we get for an answer. My daughter. My grandchild's 34.
I did,
Well, back then, how old were you when we first met? 26?
9 years
Yeah, it
ago.
was 9 years ago, so 34, 24, 25. So you were like 20, yeah, 25,
Oh,
26.
is it 9 years?
It's been 9 years.
We've been together for 9 years. I've been in your truck. I've been in the truck for 9 years. We were together for a year before I got in the truck.
We've been together for 10 years.
We've been together for 10 years.
That's a lot of peanut butter and jelly. Alright, if we could just have her flush the toilet like 5 or 6 times, just to get a good flush.
That next one in Bedford is May for CP.
It's alright.
I think Scott and I did it once, but we had the flex shaft, so we didn't end up having to pull a toilet. We might have to pull a toilet.
Okay, I know how to pull a turtle.
A turlet?
Turlet.
You know how to pull a turlet?
Turlet.
A turd outlet. There you go. Perfect. No drips. No drips, no water. His brother.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he's a licensed plumber down in Mass, but he just did this to help his brother. He doesn't do side work, but he's a licensed plumber in Mass.
Looks like a mass plumber. Did this, came out nice.